All right, guys, got another question for you here. And this one is, why don't parents trust their teenagers, especially when they haven't done anything wrong? Or they already suspect or accuse their kid of doing bad things when they haven't. Okay, so here's something about parents you need to know. Parents are teenagers that grew up that are now scared of all the things that they did when they were younger. So when you're young, you're just busy doing stuff. When you get older, you're thinking about all the stuff you did that you could have died from, could have gotten in big trouble from, and it creates a lot of anxiety and fear and worry. Then, these are your parents, by the way. Then add on top of that, you have this thing called a baby, or like with my parents, they adopted me. Whether you adopt a baby, whether you have a baby, no matter how you get a baby, babies ain't free. I don't know about you, if you ever had something really expensive, you like it a lot. So what do? You keep really good care of it. You don't buy a brand new pair of $200 shoes and then wear them to go mow the lawn. You really try to keep it the way it was when you had it. Well, guess what? Your parents want to keep you the way you were when they first had you. All cute and cuddly and perfect. So on top of all their fears of you having something bad happen to you, them wanting to keep you perfect, they can remember you being dishonest, even if it was in little ways. Here's another reason why your parents are going to freak out or are going to be fearful that you're doing something wrong. They know that if you get in trouble, if you get hurt, if something happens, they got to pay for it. Now, sometimes they have to literally pay for it. Other times they feel that they're going to have to pay for it in the future. Like, I don't know, you getting pregnant, right? And by the way, I'm not dissing on anyone that's gotten pregnant. I'm saying this is what parents think about. And I know this because they're always telling me the things that they fear and they think about. Some parents have had family members or loved ones that got addicted to drugs. Well, if they have a kid and their kid's a teenager growing up, do you think that they're not going to worry about you getting addicted to drugs? Even if you don't do drugs, they don't even want you to think about someone that possibly might be doing drugs because you might become friends with them and you could do drugs with them. Or let's say you've been caught doing drugs before, smoking weed or drinking alcohol. It's so easy for parents to go to worst case scenario because they've lived long enough to hear things, to read things, and to know people who have had the worst case scenario. So that's the answer to why do sometimes parents distrust or believe that you're going to do something wrong or not give you the trust that you feel you deserve. Now, I can give you some answers to what you could do at those situations in those moments. And the main answer I'll give you is how you respond. If you get defensive when your parents tell you that they don't trust you because of things you've done in the past, here's how I want you to respond to that. Tell them, I don't blame you for not trusting me. I get it. I've broken your trust in the past. And the only way for you to trust me again is I need reps, meaning I need more opportunities. So if you give me an opportunity again, I might be able to show you something different. If you promise your parents that you will never do something wrong again, that you're always going to be perfect from this point on, you know what it sounds like? Something called a deathbed repentance. If you've never heard what a deathbed repentance is, it's when someone's like fearing that they're going to die and they're like, please God, baby Jesus, Buddha, Allah, anyone out there, if you just save me, I'll never do that thing again. Parents, when they hear deathbed repentances, they think you're not going to be able to keep that up. So if they start criticizing you, if they start telling you that they don't trust you and you don't feel like it's deserving and warranted, instead of trying to debate with your parent, tell them, you know what? Even though I don't necessarily agree with everything you just said, I see where you're coming from. It makes sense. I haven't always been honest with you in the past. But if you let me go hang out with my friends tonight, and if I come home at this specific time, then that's 1 point for me, because the only way for me to earn your trust that I broke is I need new opportunities, aka reps, to earn your trust back.